There is a secret sauce I have seen on children that do really well, and children who are really struggling. And one of the most consistent things that I see is that they have jobs as teenagers. So while volunteering is great and competitive sports is great, and I'm going to encourage that. I'm not saying to not do that. What I'm also saying is create space and time for people to get part-time jobs. And the reason why this is so important is because when you are getting a part-time job, and I'm not talking about working for mom or dad's office or business, a job where they have to do their resume and they have to pick up the phone and they have to send an email and they have to do an interview and they have to now deal with clients and they have to deal with patients or whatever that job is. And they have to do some like tough work, some gritty work. And they have to learn how to deal with the manager. All of that training is really going to prepare them for the workforce. And this is one of the biggest things, it's interesting in our work with businesses. It's one of the biggest complaints we get from a lot of the business owners that we work with is that they're like, Karen, we're seeing these resumes and we're seeing people that have no jobs. Like they literally there's no jobs in high school. And all of a sudden they kind of hit their 20s and they want us to be their first job. I'm not interested to be their first employer. Like I hear that all the time. So you want to really make sure as a parent, you want to make sure our twins, they're 17 now, but we basically said by 16, you need to have a job. It is really important for them. And so watching our boys do their resume, do the interview, get nervous before the interview, then kind of crush the interview, and then learning how to deal with, people on the job site. Like all of this is so good. And that builds their confidence, that builds their emotional intelligence. So really think about the importance of part-time job.